Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, TechGalDiaries. Now today I wanted to share with you guys a really cool product called Mudrex, and to be honest, I recorded this video and for some reason none of the sound went through, so that's why I'm using just a simple webcam on my laptop and re-explain this whole entire thing. So hopefully it works this time and I hope you guys enjoy. But basically, I've been really excited to share this product with you guys. It's called Mudrex. They create bots to help you trade cryptocurrencies automatically, and I've been using them since the beginning of the year, but I really wanted to try it out and experience the entire product before recommending it to you guys. So here it is. First things first, if you didn't know already from my thumbnail, I have made over 67% returns on my initial investment using Mudrex's auto trading crypto bots, and this is way more than I would have typically made an entire year investing in crypto by myself. So I think that's really cool. And then I guess I wanted to talk about what an auto trading bot is. So what it is that they're basically algorithms created by people who know what they're doing. You invest your money into these algorithms and they do pretty much all the work using crypto signals. So if you have used any type of trading signal indicator before, if you've ever done sort of trading for stocks or forex, or just use any sort of charting tools, you might have heard or seen the alligator, moving averages, stop losses, anything sort of like that. So these bots, they basically combine tons of these signals together and they watch for these signals 24/7 and they make decisions based on what is actually happening. So why this is a good idea is because these bots are acting on facts and not their feelings. So even very experienced traders, they might make huge losses at times because they're letting their ego and feelings get in the way of them making rational decisions. Or they might think, oh, this is just a bit below my stop loss, it'll go back up. So even myself, I've been guilty of letting my feelings get in the way. So does this guarantee wins 100% of the time? Absolutely not. But you do stick to the plan, and the bot has stop losses and other preventative signals built in, so you greatly minimize the chance of you would make a huge loss rather than you doing it yourself and acting irrationally when you're under pressure or fear. And say this bot, it keeps losing money, you can always switch it out, use a different bot, try a different strategy. But these bots, they're pretty consistent in how they perform. So if it's performed pretty poorly, you can expect that it will perform poorly pretty consistently. But if it's performed really well very consistently, you can expect similar performance. So you're probably wondering now, okay, this sounds really awesome and all, Jasmine, but isn't this going to be complicated? I don't know anything about trading or investing or crypto in general. Don't worry, I went through the entire process myself and I can testify that Mudrex has made it pretty easy for beginners to start investing with no experience at all. So let me just show you how really quickly and then let's get started. Okay, so on the Mudrex website, we can see that there's a login for Get Started. So you click on the Get Started button and then it will give you this login page. You can register, create an account. And once you're inside, then this is where you see the dashboard. Here you see different bots, and then when you scroll down, that's the list of all the different bots that you can choose from. So there's just a pretty basic list, and then once you scroll up, you can see that the algorithm names, starting assets, scores, how many investors are investing in it currently, the total return so far, how many days this bot has been running for, and the monthly fee. So usually what I look at, which I think are the most important, is I think the Mudrex scores are pretty accurate for how well they perform. I also look at how many days that's been running for, and then I look at the performance. So if it's been running for like 297 days and 94 days and its total returns are 216%, I think that is really good. And then the monthly fee is 0.5% or minimum $5. So I think this is a pretty cool bot to start out with. You can even click on it and it could show you more information about that specific bot. Other things you might want to look at is what the starting asset is. So basically there are different types of cryptocurrencies. So BTC is for Bitcoin, and then you could try USDT. There's also Ethereum. So maybe diversify the starting assets. You don't want to, maybe you don't just want to trade bots, use trading bots on one sort of starting asset, just in case that for some reason one of them performs really erratically 1 month or something. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So clicking into one of the bots, we can see some more information about it. And then here we can see the live performance, the returns as of far, and you could see the back test's performance. So this is not live data, this is just test data that you can test the bot with. And then once you scroll down, you can actually see all the individual trades that this trading bot has made. So you can see the decisions, and you could see the change in returns. So you can see the losses and the wins. So this is pretty transparent. You can see exactly when a trade was made, and if it made money or it lost money on that specific decision. So that's pretty cool. And you can also see that on the right hand bottom corner, it says a fee refund of no profit a month. So Mudrex is pretty great about this. If you don't make profit a month, a lot of the bots have this disclaimer, so you can actually get that monthly feedback, which is a lot better than most investment managers. They will take your money whether you win or lose. Mudrex does not do that. These bots, they pretty much have high confidence that they will work for you. If not, they won't charge you any fees. So I'd say it's a pretty win-win of a situation. So there's also these performance scores, which is a metric created by Mudrex to help us evaluate how well a bot is. So it's based on a couple different factors, and then all of the bots have these ratings. So I'd say anything with like a 7 or 8 and above, it's really good. And I found that those bots tend to perform pretty well consistently. You can also try bots that don't have such a high score rating on Mudrex, but it could also perform very well. So it's just up to you to evaluate all the different factors, see what you're comfortable with, and pick the right bot for you. And always diversify. So don't just use one bot. Maybe put some of allocate some of your funds to one bot, some to another one, and just mix it up. So another thing that's really cool is not only can you invest in bots that other people have made, but you can also build your own. So on the left hand tabs, you can see that there's a build. So you click on that, and then you click on Visual Editor, and then you could see you can go into this sort of portal or whiteboard thing, and you can start building your own strategies. So it's drag and drop user interface. Have you ever done something like block coding or Scratch? It's kind of like that. So you basically can type in your different indicators, search for different indicators, and add them. And then it's pretty cool. You can set your parameters, and then you basically just drag and drop different indicators you want, different blocks you want. You can use things like or and blocks, not. So it's almost like drag and drop programming, except you're building your own bot, and then you can set your buy signals and sell signals. So it's pretty cool. This is one example that I made myself. So it's a simple RSI signal, and then it basically tells my bot when to buy and when to sell. And then you can try it out on your own. This is basically a great tool if you want to experiment some of your own strategies, because there's a lot of features. You don't have to use real money to test this bot. You can build your bot, and you can back test it. You can see what strategies work for you, which ones don't. And they also have these video tutorials to give you more in-depth information about how to build a bot. And say you get really good at building your own bots and signals, you can actually monetize your own bots so that other people can use them. So remember when I just showed you the other bots, and they charge a small fee, like maybe 0.5% or 1.5% for whoever uses it. You can put your bot there too as well if it's really good. I believe that there's a way to do that. So that's another way that you can utilize Mudrex. You can either use bots or you can build your own. Alright, so one thing I have to clarify, Mudrex doesn't actually take your money. So that's what the connecting exchange is for if you see that button, connect exchange. So you would deposit your money into one of these exchanges, which is kind of like a bank, or not really because there's no banks in cryptocurrency, but a place where you store your money and exchange your actual money like USD, CAD for cryptocurrencies, and then you connect these exchanges to Mudrex. So Mudrex actually, you don't deposit money to Mudrex. You deposit into the exchange. You give a private API key, which is kind of like a way for Mudrex to know which account it is. And then you share that with Mudrex, and then that's how they will be able to get your information from that exchange so that they can allocate your funds and make decisions for you on that exchange. So if you ever heard of Binance or Coinbase, those are examples of cryptocurrency exchanges. And then they have a bunch of articles that basically walk you through how to deposit your how to connect your different exchanges to Mudrex. So this example is for Coinbase, and it walks you through where to find your API keys, where to copy and paste it in Mudrex, how to create it, etc., etc. All of the information goes step by step. It explains it to you. And as always, if you have any questions about it, all of them, if say the instructions weren't clear, or you watched a video, read through the instruction, followed it, you ran into issues, the Discord group helps a lot. I ask questions in there, and then people are able to help me out. So yeah, that's something that I would definitely recommend you guys look into, these articles, learn how to connect your API keys. That really helped me. So say you connected your API keys and everything's active, then you can go back to your invest tab and then take a look at the ones that you want to invest in. You can see here that there's an account, so whatever account that you use. So right now, Binance Futures, you will put in your key name, and then you'll be able to allocate funds using that wallet. So depending on what exchange you prefer to use, you can connect more than one exchange, by the way. So if you want to connect BitBuy, you want to connect Binance, Coinbase, all of them, you can do that as well. But yeah, you can basically connect those accounts to a specific bot, and then tell the bot how much money you want it to manage for you. So think of it as your personal crypto manager, except it's not actually a person, but a bot. So where do you find the Discord community? It's under the support tab, and then once you click on that, you would just accept the invite, open Discord, and you'll be in the group. Once you join the Discord community, you can see that there's a bunch of information, bunch of channels, everything from getting started to building your own strategies, investing discussions, and just different types of bundles and indicators. All sorts of discussions are happening here, so you can just scroll through and then see if there's anything that applies to you. You want to discuss specific strategies that you're building. You want to discuss how to get started if you're running into issues setting things up. There's all sorts of help on here, and then you can even see on the right hand side the names in purple. Those are the founders, and then they're pretty responsive in this group as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of experts in here too, including people who made specific bots that you might be interested in investing in. Anyways guys, I am extremely tired. I'm filming this like half asleep because I literally had to refilm this entire video, but I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this, and I hope this was helpful. If I missed anything at 5 a.m. in the morning, I apologize for that, but please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to them as best as possible. If you have any in-depth questions about Mudrex and the platform, feel free to sign up and then go to the Discord group. They have a ton of experts in there that are better able to help you. And we'll see you guys next time when I have hopefully more energy.